Hello and welcome to another episode of Quackcast brought to you by the Slit Fast community, Slit Women in Fast community, and the Mozilla Campus Club of Slit. Today I'm not alone, I'm with Hiroshi, president of the Slit Women in Fast community, and today we are talking about an event that the WIF community did in last month. So with me is Hiroshi, and this is about Impactx. So, Hiroshi, can you tell us a little bit about what Impactx is and where did the concept come from?
Yeah, so hi sir and good evening. And first of all, like the impact is so which is the first ever physical event that done by women in first community. So actually we wanted to do something for the Women's Day and we were discussing with our team. And when we went to Dr. Kalpani Manatunga, who is our head of Department of Software Engineering in SLIP, then with the discussions and everything, then we came up with this idea to have a woman in tech panel discussion in sleep, because this is something that has never been happen on sleep, and which is also we needed to do as a celebration of Women's Day. And after few discussions, and me and our team and with the Kalpani madam, and we came up with this idea to have a first ever woman in tech panel discussion in sleep. And yeah, so that's how we came up with this idea. So we have to really thankful for the carpet madam, because she has been backing up with like first ever day until it is over, even until it is over and getting photographs published by slit, and until everything is done, madam was with their visa. And thank you madam for that.
Amazing. It's the first ever physical event, right?
Yeah, the
So,
first ever.
yeah, that's amazing. And it's history being made by the Women in Fast community. Uh, I was fortunate enough to be there as well. And it was really nice to see because there were over close to 200 people, I
Yeah,
think.
there were like 200 people around there. The fun fact is like we started this around like planning everything around January, and we had the
Mm.
event on the March. So it was like very short amount of time that we had to complete all those the organizing and finding speakers, and also we had like almost 200 participants, which is really amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's really nice because I was there from the event from start to finish, and it was a really nice event. It's one of those events where I thought everything was very smoothly planned out, and it was very well organized by the WIF community. So, can you give our listeners a little bit about the breakdown, what actually happened at Impactx, and what what the audience took away from your event?
Yeah, so since this is for the Women's Day celebration, the International Women's Day, which is happened on 8th of March. So the idea of impact is to have like to empower our student at SLIT as well. So there were like two speakers from our own university, and also four people from outside as well, where they have really good experience in this industry. So we had Kalpani Manatunga and Anjali Gamge from our SLIT University, and also we had Yuka Tulip, and also then we had Tilanka Bevardhana and Vayamirana Singha and Udara Tevar Hendige, who is from the industry as well. So altogether we had six speakers, and they shared their different experience, because let's say if we get our own speakers from slit, Kalpani Manatunga and Miss Anjali Gamage, who was the moderator for the session, but also she also shared her experience as well. So they shared their own experience in different side life. I can remember the Miss Tilanka was sharing how we can balance work and life. She's a mother as well. And also I can remember like how Yuka was telling how she founded the Pet Susa company, becoming a young entrepreneur. So likewise that we had like different stories coming from all these six speakers, telling like how they did this, and how like I think a lot of students got inspired as well, like even like students had a lot of questions, and they also been very interactive with the speakers. I think they everyone who came there got something as well, and they went from the whole with something very inspiring from the speakers as well. And
Yeah,
also I want to thank, like we had like two sponsorship coming from Perisha, which is the platinum sponsorship, and also then we had Sopsora, which is our gold partner. I want to take a moment to thank them as well. This is our first ever physical event, they trusted with us, and they really helped with up with this organizing as well.
amazing. Of course, those two partners have been with us in other events as well. They're partners
Yeah,
in other events, and we have a really good connection with those two companies. And as you mentioned about the panel, those are very experienced speakers. They have been in the industry for uh, more than 20 years, I think. And I think
yeah,
Udara is the only one who is from the younger generation. And it's good that you decided to have that mix as well, because the younger generation can relate more to that, and they can get more from this. So I was actually listening to the entire panel discussion, and it's important, like what you mentioned earlier. Uh, all of these women are mothers, and they take care of their families and in the weekend while they're balancing. And I think that is something that we don't discuss a lot, and that was a point that was made during the panel discussion, especially for women, how they manage their career and also their family life. And really good and really deep topics that were
yeah,
discussed in the
true.
panel discussion. So it was really nice. It was a whole different part of the event that I really liked. So yeah, it's really great. So what happened after the panel discussion ended? What
So
happened then?
yeah, so after the panel discussion, so the speakers also they gave us a really good feedback as well. That they told like everything was really nicely organized, and even they were happy with like how the students were really engaging with them as well. They were asking the question that they have, even though this is the Women's Day, there were like men's as well. Like they were also like engaging and asking questions about different industry things as well.
Yeah,
So we got a really good feedback from the speakers, and as well as from our students from SLIT. They also gave us really good feedback, and they also wanted to join our community as well. Like we got, like I think we got a really good publicity for the women in first community
yeah,
doing this kind of physical event for the first time. I think everyone know now like what is women in first community and what we do. And also like I want to take a moment to tag, like even though this was done by our community, we always had our back with the first community and the MS Club of Sleep, the Mozilla Club, and also software engineering community. The
yeah,
boys came up with and helped us with the every preparations as well. So I think one of the main thing from this event, as I mentioned, we got is like everyone know like what is women in first now, and they also wanted to join, and they also wanted to do events with us, and they will be also asking like how to join, likewise that. And also like even we got like some students have emailed at us as well, like they got inspired from the speakers, likewise that, and they have been tagging us with those LinkedIn posts, and like they got something from the Impactx, so which is really amazing.
yeah. I was gonna get to that because I saw many posts as well tagging, uh, mistakenly tagging the FOSS community also, but
Yeah,
yeah, but it's really nice to see that engagement with the community, because at the end of the day, the community is what matters, and bringing that all together, it's really nice that. So you mentioned about the feedback. So why do you think Hiroshi Yugo, the president of the WIF? So why do you think this is important? This event is important, and why it should be held for the next year, for the next Women's Day? And why is it important? Why do we need to have Impactx?
I think Zairo, like the experience that, like let's say from like let's say I will talk it like from the organizing wise and also for the student wise. So as for our organizing committee, I think they also got really good experience with organizing events. Like this is a whole woman only committee that we had, even though yeah we got help from other community as well, but like from like finding the partnership and everything, we had our own girls and they were really amazing with that as well. So I think for the next year as well, so it will be a really good experience for them to have this for their organizing and interact with the industry people, and that would be really nice for them as well. As for the students, I think this is something that we need to have every year in sleep, because like we can give like stage for the people who can inspire others. I think like I think at least 100 people got inspired, even though like let's say there are 200, and I'm sure like there were like at least 100 people who were inspired from the words that came from those six speakers. Because like they were talking about, as you mentioned, like we had like those categories dividers, and they were talking about work life and everything. So I think everyone will get inspired, which is really needed in this kind of days, where AI is coming, people are thinking okay my job is gonna lose, something like that. They were also talking about those kind of topic. So I think it would be really great to hear those things from the really experienced people that who know the industry. So rather than like they can know about, like I think Wyoming also telling about those AI related things, which also like I also got to know new things as well. So I think this will be a really good opportunity for students to interact with the industry people and also get inspired and learn something and build something from their own.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm not a woman, but even I was inspired at the end of the event, and
Actually,
I took something from it. And it's a different kind of event. I hope it's okay if I'm saying that, because it's not the same tech session event that you see
yeah,
in every
exactly.
university. It's a different event catered specifically for women, but not just women, but even men can go, and even they can get something from it. It's a different structure, it's a different agenda there, and it's a different event. That's the main thing, that the first thing that came to my mind, oh, this is different. And it was nice to see also. So
Um,
I hope this continues. I mean,
yeah, I hope
I
like the
would be
next board
there.
and also
You and I
everyone
would
will
be
continue.
there, but
Yeah,
yeah,
we will be
it,
there in the back seat and watching like yeah,
yeah,
like we did last this time.
yes.
So I think everyone, because like as well as this is different, and this is the first ever woman in tech panel discussion happen on Slate.
Hmm.
Like this is the first ever kind of things. That's the most important thing. Like
Not
there's
just
also
yeah,
no
not just in
Women's Day
women,
celebration. Yeah,
but slit overall, because
yeah,
that's a big thing.
exactly.
That's a big thing. It
Because
has been around for 25 years. You know?
and like as for Women's Day celebration, I think the lecturers have their own celebration. But as for the students, also this is the first ever like kind of a day that they have. So
Yeah,
it is kind of a really good thing to have every year.
yeah. And I think it will be much better next year. This
Yeah,
year,
yeah, because
when your
this is
team
the first
started
time.
this year. And the main thing that I came in, when I entered the hall, I didn't feel like it's the first time. It was okay. They have been doing this for a while, and it gave that sort of feeling. But the next year, hopefully, it will be much bigger, in a much
Yeah,
better hall with more crowd, and it will be a much better event. Hopefully, so we'll hope for that, and we can even go and see in next
yeah.
year.
Actually,
So
like
yeah,
so
go ahead.
when we were also like organizing this and thinking, when we get in the idea, we also didn't know this kind of outcome will come. Even like Kalpana Madam was telling, like the outcome was really more than we think. Like it was
Yeah,
really good. I'm not telling because I'm the president of the club, and not like bias thing, but like as I see and as the feedback I got from the speakers, students, and also from people who came, like I also like I was really I want to thank my team, like because like those girls, I think we had like around 25 girls there. They have been really working hard and finding sponsorship and doing everything. Even though I'm not there, they were able to manage some things as well. So with the great team, we were able to pull this off, and also Kalpani Madam also backing us with everything that we needed. I can remember that we were calling her around like 12 a.m., like something like that, asking and texting. these kind of things needed, and she really helped us with everything. And also the sponsors, like they also became our first sponsors, because like this is not something that we are doing we have done before, like bash way that we have done 4 times, like
Mm.
the people can trust it. So this is the something that we are doing for the first time. So I want to thank them as well, like putting their trust as well. So I think the next day will be really much better than this, because with all the experience that we have.
Okay, let's hope for that.
Yeah.
So, Irushi, before we wrap up today's episode, what's next for the WIF community?
Yeah, so as you also know, this with the time being is our last days of our community leaders. The
Yeah.
pledging will be gonna held soon, and but we girls and we're talking about like to hold a competition as well, like first ever woman only competition in slit as well. So we have been talking about this. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to lead the community by that time, but I'm
Mm.
sure like there will be someone who will take the lead, because that's a great team. They will
Mm.
do something great. And also, yeah, because we were also focusing on about that, like the woman only competition, and there will be some more online session and physical session as well. So you guys can go and check our social medias where we post our new events and sessions. Yep.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you, Irushi, for joining today. So it was really nice to hear about the event. It was, and thank you for inviting me as well to the event.
Yeah.
It was really nice
Thank
to
you
see the
for this
event.
session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
thanks
was.
for having me.
I was very proud. I was sitting in the back. Dinar was up there.
Yeah.
Doing
Uh,
talking, which was really nice.
Yeah, I want to thank you and Dinala as well, because I remember how I came to the community, and I think we both were in the same competition. We all three were in the same competition, and like I think that was my last event as the president of BIF. So, and I think that was a good end. A
Yeah,
good end. Yeah,
definitely good.
it was a good end.
Uh, and yeah, you can look back at it and say it was really nice. And this is
Yeah,
history being made. It's so,
yeah.
so it's
With
nice. So
everyone together, I think we pulled it
yeah,
off, right? We
yeah,
made it.
definitely. And that's what a community is. That's why you have a really good community. And yeah, I'd like to thank on behalf of all three communities. I'd like to thank the software engineering student community and also the MS Club of Slit. We got a lot of help from there as well. So yeah, thank you again. Thanks, Hiroshi, and thank you for inspiring
Yeah,
us and
Enviro, and
Impactx. Yeah, okay. Then.
yeah, we'll see in the next Impactx, and also the Bash Away,
Oh yeah,
where we'll be sitting in the back seat and watching.
yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah,
Okay, then.
okay. Okay, then.
That's it from me. Thank you, and we have another episode coming up that is focusing a little bit about uh, LLMs. So we'll be focusing on that in the upcoming episode. So till that, stay tuned, and that's it from me. Bye, and have a good day.
Okay, then. Nice side. Okay, have a good day.